Hi, I'm Alixandrée Antoine, and you're watching The Film Pigs. I have a college education.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Film Pigs here on GeekNation. Now remember, we the Film Pigs may say things that you disagree with. You might think our subjective opinions are stupid, but that doesn't mean we're stupid. It just means we're thoughtless and insensitive and don't care about your feelings. I'm Todd Anderson. I'm here with Steve Skelton, Steve Falk, we're the Film Pigs, and this is our special guest, Alixandrée Antoine.
Hi.
So we're going to start the show like we always do by toasting popcorn. Popcorn!
Smoky.
My glass is clean.
So we'll do what we always do. We'll do some rash judgment.
Oh, yes.
Where we tell you whether or not you should go see movies that are coming out in the theater this week, even though we haven't seen them because we're not allowed into the cinema anymore because we're jerks. But we're going to tell you anyway what we think about these movies coming out. And we're going to start with Steve Falk. What's your rash judgment, Steve Falk?
Sundance movies. Who doesn't love them? Particularly when they star Steve Carell and a kid who's coming of age in a water park, because that's what The Way, Way Back's about. It's written and directed by the writers of The Descendants, Nate Faxon of Ben and Kate, and Jim Rash of the newly Dan Harmoned Community. And they're also in it. Sam Rockwell plays a dashing guy who works at the park. Carell's in it, and a couple other people, and it looks very coming of agey and very Sundancey. And I kind of wanted to see it until I saw the trailer, and now I don't.
Whoops, marketing department, you fucked up over here.
The Way, Way Back.
Steve Skelton, what's your rash judgment?
Oh, my rash judgment is for The Lone Ranger.
What? What is that?
It's a show. It's a cowboy show that stars Johnny Depp as a Native American, but
Sure.
like a quirky, it really seems racist. Yep. So it's Johnny Depp who just gets away apparently with anything because he's quirky and weird. Doing his quirky and weird Tonto, and it's a Lone Ranger, the old cowboy, who this time is portrayed by Armie Hammer, who is the Winklevoss twins.
And he's a rich fella.
Yeah. He's a rich fella. He's Arm and Hammer. He's big. The baking soda's not doing so well, so he had to become a movie star.
So the Lone Ranger looks like it's I don't know. It seems like it's had like a storied, troubled production. Directors have come and gone. Gore Verbinski of Vegas is directing it now. The latest, what's been released. I don't know if it's been on the shelf. I don't know. All I know is it doesn't look good. It looks like Arm and Hammer's John Carter. So I think he and Taylor Kitsch are going to be hanging out at a pool somewhere after this is out. It just looks like a disaster. I'm passing on Lone Ranger.
Wow. And now it's time for our guest, Alixandrée Antoine. What are you talking about?
My rash judgment is Despicable Me 2. And of course, I didn't see the first one. But, the first one probably did well, so this is going to do well. It has Steve Carell and Kristen Wiig and Russell Brand.
But should people go even though it's going to do well?
I think you should go. Okay?
Jesus
Go
Christ.
see the movie.
I was hiking yesterday, and that's the end of my story. And a blimp flew over my head that was made up to look like a minion.
Oh, the Minion.
Movie.
I liked the first
I
Despicable
like
Me.
it.
I like it too.
It
I'll
looks
see
like
it.
it's going to be good. It looks like it's going to be entertaining. Every time I see an animated movie, and I'm not in animated movies at all, when I finally go and see one, I'm all right.
You're all right with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all right with
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Well, I saw Adele go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. They're not all great. Now, for us, this is our world, and in our world, and some people might say we're not connected to reality, but in our world, there are laws on the books about movies that if you break them, you have to go to jail. So it's time for all of us, the four of us, are going to go to the floors of movie parliament and put some new movie laws on the movie books, of which there's no movies based on the movie books, but
there's a DVD.
It's called Mayor of Movies. Watch it now.
Roll it!
Roll it!
Stop, why are we yelling all the time?
I don't know.
I am the mayor of movies, and I'm declaring new laws that everyone has to abide by when making or going to the movies. Law the first. No more than one Jesus on the cross pose per movie. No more than one. And even one's really pushing it. So you gotta have a really good reason, because it usually is stupid and sucks. 2, superhero movies may no longer be any longer than 120 minutes in length. They really should only be 90 minutes, but I'm being realistic here. So 2 hours, and that's it. And if it goes over than 2 hours, that's an immediate felony, and the director is arrested. Law the third. Seriously, people, when you go to the movies, you can't just throw your garbage everywhere. Clean up after yourself. We're not animals. I'm the mayor of movies.
I am mayor of movies. Hereby declare, having taken office recently due to the untimely death of my last mayor, I declare these rules set forth herewith to be followed to the letter of the law in making movies and seeing movies. Rule the first. If you make a superhero movie, much as my recently deceased predecessor set forth a different rule about superhero movies, my rule, piggybacking off his legislation, states that the superhero movie shall now be fun. It is too dour and too depressing. I'm looking at you, Man of Steel and The Last Batman. Nice, fun movies. Number 2, rule the second. All popcorn shall be fresh. I don't want your stale popcorn. I'm mayor of movies. Rule the third. Don't sit near me. I'm mayor of movies.
I am mayor of movies. By thee I forswear, this I forswear, by decree I forswear. Number 1 law to put on the books. Number 1 law to put on the books. No more ending your studio comedy shows with some big musical number by some nostalgic act from the 80s or 90s. It's stupid and boring and I don't like it, so stop it. Number 2, no more Jason Statham movies that come in between Jason Statham movies. If he's in America making a movie, it's fine. But if he's back in London visiting his family and he wants to do a movie at the same time, no more, because it fools us into thinking it's a proper Jason Statham movie, but it's not. It's crap that goes straight to video, no more. And finally, 3, we need to start serving hamburgers at the movies. Why is it just hot dogs? America's about hamburgers and hot dogs, not just hot dogs. Mayor movies. My throat hurts.
I am mayor of movies, and I declare 3 rules in the movie theater. Please do not drink out of somebody else's cup if it is not yours, and do not follow it with a cough, a sneeze, or anything else like blowing of the nose. 2, when exiting your row, please exit closest to the exit. Do not go the long way around. If you're 3 seats here, go 3 seats over. 3, when waiting in line to validate your ticket, please have your ticket ready. Do not be at the front of the line and realize you do not have your ticket upon emptying your pockets and everything else in the way. Move over so someone else may validate their ticket. I am mayor of movies.
All right, there you have it, mayor of movies. So all you movie-making people, don't break any of those goddamn laws.
Movie-going.
You'll be
Going or
movie
making.
jail. You will be going to movie jail.
You have to obey the laws.
Obey the laws.
Otherwise, civilization crumbles.
White House down.
Olympus has fallen. But I would like to thank Film Pig Steve Scalp.
Woo.
Film Pig Stephen Fall.
Woo.
Very special guest, Alixandrée Antoine.
You actually don't know how to pronounce her name, do you?
That's actually how you say it.
That's on the birth certificate, yes.
Because your mom was in pain when she. Ah!
You wrote the pain down. It's like Monty Python.
It's efficient. It's very
you guys.
efficient.
Yes.
Anyway, and I'm Todd Anderson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fucking assholes.